Hello everybody and welcome back down the creek. Today we're going to do a short little video of a couple of upgrades that I'm doing to my XI5 trolling motor to make me more competitive on the water and to hook me up with more fish. So stay tuned for the video. Alright guys, so I'm going to do a little quick one today, and what we're going to do is I had an opportunity to do some swimming last summer, and I was underwater, and I had one of them amateur like snorkeling type masks with the air tank, but I was under the water pretty good, and at that time a boat drove by my vicinity, not over top of me, but by my vicinity, and they had their electric trolling motor running, and I was amazed at how much noise that it made. And with some of the upgrades that I've done to my boat and adding active target, I'm going to be doing a lot more stalking of fish and trying to post up and cast the fish. And it clicked to me that, okay, if I'm going to do that, how do I give myself an edge? And I found this product that I'm going to be using on my trolling motor, and it's the Eliminator prop nut, right? So it supposedly reduces the noise made by your trolling motor, reduces vibration, and overall increases the performance of your trolling motor, and it was 13 bucks. So for 13 bucks, I'll give it a try. So I'm going to be showing you how to install this, and hopefully that will make me a more competitive fisherman. But also, I'm going to be installing this right here, and it's simply a pull handle for my trolling motor. I have an electric steer, right? It goes in, and I find myself in an awkward position because it's so far on the bow, it's going up and down. I want to be pulling that motor up and over from a position of strength, and I'm not doing that when I'm trying to put my foot on the pedal and leaned over in an awkward position. So I'm going to put this on. I'm going to basically just tie it up at the top of the trolling motor, and we're going to give that a try to see if I have a more controlled launch and retrieve of the trolling motor. But first, we're going to start with the prop nut, but I want you guys to hear about this cool app that I found, so check this out. Hi guys, we're going to take a pause from today's video and talk about one of the three certainties in life. If you're an outdoorsman like me, you know that the three certainties in life are death, taxes, and this hobby is expensive. I try and save money any way I can, and one of the ways that I save money is the Upside app. I use it to get cash back on fuel purchases that I'm going to make anyway, and it's really simple and easy to use. If you take a look at this screenshot that I just threw up, you can see that I earn real money, right? I've actually earned real money, and it's really simple to use. All I have to do is open the app, select the fuel station that I want to use, link a card that I'm going to use to fuel up, use that card and fuel, and then claim my rebate. After that, Upside does all the work. They go get your cash rebate and load it back onto your account where you can cash it in and redeem it for either cash back to your card or gift cards that they list below. If you haven't used it, if you don't use Upside to save money, then you're crazy. So follow the link below or download the Upside app and use my code, and we'll be able to both save a little bit of extra money on that first purchase. So thanks for watching, guys, and let's get back into the action here. All right, guys, so this install couldn't be more straightforward, right? So we have the prop here. It's got one nut and a washer, basically. I'm using a 15mm socket and a wrench, and we're just going to take this off, right? So we're just going to use this and get it taken off, and then we'll put the prop nut on. So broke it loose. Nylock comes off. Washer comes off. And then this turns on. Now this fits really snug on there, and I should just be to tighten it down real good and tight with my hand. And there you have it. It's on there. There's more contact with the blades. It's on there pretty tight. I'll use this on the water, and I'll check it the first time I go in to make sure that it didn't get loose. And I might bring a pair of channel locks, but I don't think I need it. It's on there pretty good. So we're gonna try that out, and for 13 bucks, uh, I mean it's worth a try. What do I got to lose for $13? So we'll give that a shot. So let's switch over up here to the top so you can see how I set this handle up. So let's give that a try. Give me 1 second. All right, guys. So this should be another pretty straightforward upgrade as well. So I have a collar on the shaft of this trolling motor. It's currently all the way up, and it controls the depth. So I'm gonna just cinch this down just a hair. I'm gonna tighten it up. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this here, this rope. I don't want to wrap it around the cables, but I'm gonna wrap it around twice, and then I'm gonna tie a knot. So I'm gonna do a square knot and just cinch it really tight and put it up at the top, and that's all there is to it. So now we should be able to use this to deploy and retrieve the trolling motor. Super easy. One thing I might buy next is, see how loose this is? I'm thinking about getting some type of arm to support the trolling motor. So I'm going to be looking for a product that goes on my track. But we'll figure it out. So let's give this a try and see how it works. Okay, guys, so now that we have that tied on, let's give this a try. So standing from up here, this is pretty long. So I may need to shorten this by half, or maybe not. We'll see. I'm going to have to put it on the water and live with it for a minute before I figure out what's the most comfortable. But let's see how this is going down. So that let me put that down nice and easy, kind of standing up. Normally, like I'm leaned over and I have to kind of drop it. So, I mean, so far, that's good. My one concern is like this here. If that trolling motor is spinning around, this might end up in the water. But I'm not super concerned about it. I may just make that like a loose knot on the end, and then put a little fixed point, so if it spins, it'll just spin around on the loop and it won't necessarily take the handle. But let's see about pulling this back up. Yeah, it's definitely a little long. I really think that I'm going to shorten this up some. But it definitely makes it a little easier to get some leverage and pull it in. So I like it, but I think it's too long. So I'm going to shorten it up a little bit, more than likely, but I think I'm going to wait and live with it on the water when the hitch isn't in the way. But we'll see. We'll call that good for now. But thanks for watching on the creek, guys. Appreciate you watching to the end. I'm going to make sure that everything that I have here is linked in the description. Make sure you check out Upside. If you like the channel, if you like the videos, hit the like button, subscribe, put the bell on so that you're notified when I put out content. I'm so grateful that everybody watches my stuff. But that's it for today. So thanks for watching. Get out there, live. We'll catch you next time here at On the Creek.
Another catfish.